And today I'm delighted to welcome Lesley Vainikolo, who you all know very, very well. And I'm also pleased to be joined by Nathan Charles, who you know joined us on a short-term contract to cover for the World Cup and injuries. So welcome to you both. Nathan, if I could start with you. Can I ask you how long you've got left with Gloucester, and also has it been a good experience for you?
Yeah, so far I've been here for about, I think it's my 5th week, and next week will be my last game. So far I've thoroughly enjoyed the experience. The games on my blood as well has been something I'll cherish forever. And that number 2 jersey a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunate for the result, but something I definitely will cherish.
Let's just pull in Les quickly. Les, missing today, a slight knock picked up against last week's opponent's Bath?
Yeah, you know, it's a long season, so plus you know what the young kids come through. You know, Trinda's winning on the wing, and she's playing quite well, and we just come back from the injury, and you know, we've got a lot of depth balls.
You filled in at centre. I say filled in, you're probably totally adept at centre play, but normally we see you on the wing. An experience you've enjoyed?
I enjoyed it very well, actually. Get the ball in early, and get involved early as well, so it's good. It's good for me, and probably good as well.
But you must see more of the ball in the centre.
Yep.
And that's enjoyable, I take it.
Yes, I think, you know, you've got guys like Nathan outside me, you know, or inside me, they always want the ball. Every time we get the ball, like, you know, you've got to be greedy a bit to run onto the ball, so it's good for me that I can do whatever.
We were talking just beforehand, and I should let you know that Nathan, coming from a slightly warm country of Australia, you were rather hoping to be out on the field today because this was exactly your conditions.
Exactly, a dry pitch is right up my alley, and today's great weather out there, and love to be in singlet, thongs and bare boardies, but of course I'd rather be out there on the field playing with the boys and get with Gloucester today.
Thongs, he means jandals. That's the Aussie language.
Don't know where Lesley's mind's at.
You've come to Gloucester this short term. You're going back to Western Force. Has this been your first experience of rugby in the Northern Hemisphere?
Yeah, it's been my first experience with the Northern Hemisphere team. I've been here touring with teams before, but yeah, my first experience with the Northern Hemisphere team, and a club which I was very, I guess, a mentor of mine, Shogun, was affiliated here for quite a few years, so he gave me a good background of the club and what a great club it is and a successful club it has been.
And away from the rugby pitch, have you been able to explore a bit of our country and the bordering ones, if you like, Wales, Scotland, and even across to France? Have you seen any of that?
I have done 2 out of 3. I've been to Wales, and last weekend spent the weekend in Paris with my girlfriend. I didn't do anything silly. I just enjoyed the sights and enjoyed the weather. The weather was fantastic, just like it has been here.
Something silly means you didn't go down the Pigalle.
Exactly.
We'll talk a little bit more in a minute. Les, last week against Bath, on the defensive for the first 25 minutes, very much on the defensive, but only league 6 points. One thing that came to my view was that it looked as though some of the Bath players, constantly on the attack, looked a bit more knackered than you guys. I was always under this impression that if you were defending, you were the one getting tired. Is that true, or is there perhaps a little bit that there's a lot taken out of you when you attack?
I don't know. You know, that shows how good our defence is. Because I think we're giving them a lot of power in defence, smashing them. I think got more energy out of them than what we had. But in saying that, you know, the team played well last week, and you know, the first, like you say, 25-30 minutes, the boys defended really well. Especially, you know, Derby, didn't consider any tries and stuff like that. It's a bonus for us, and that shows that we believe if we believe in our defence, that God will win us.
And Nathan, you've only seen it for a few weeks, but the Gloucester so quite awesome this year.
Yeah, I guess coming over here, I guess the stereotype being down south is that the type 5 players can't do anything but scrummage and lift in lineouts, but I've been proven wrong, and the pack this year is extremely mobile and excellent around the field, so I think they're only going to prosper going down the track, especially with their fitness and mobility.
We get a lot of exposure to Southern Hemisphere rugby in this country, or Super Rugby, for example. How much exposure do we get down at your world?
Well, not as much as I would like. We have so many other sports that we have to compete with, so we don't get all the TV broadcasting rights with AFL Rugby League. The only time we get access to Northern Hemisphere rugby is through international tests and through, I guess, pay TV on Satanta, but doesn't always provide every game of the Aviva Premiership or anything like that. So not as much as I'd like to get.
You'd heard of Gloucester before you came now?
Definitely heard of Gloucester before I came.
And you'll look out for our results in future?
I'll keep on track every week. I'll keep in touch with the big man here and wish Gloucester the best for the rest of the season.
Well, we thank you for that. London Irish today then, Les. Different sort of challenge to Bath?
Yeah, definitely. Especially Irish feel up to play from anywhere on the field, so they got dangerous back three. We've got a big job at the same time, but as I said, if we turn up and play and believe in our defence, it shouldn't break the line. But like I said, Irish is a good team as well. We'll see what happens.
No slouches ourselves in the back line, no. We pretty quick, yeah?
Yep, we're going for quick today, so hopefully it works. But the boys were doing quite a while, Johnny Flynn did easily 12 and 13, and Trina, they got sharp, we got Tim Taylor, he's running the show, and he shows that he can run the show from the pressure and stuff like that, so that's good. And it's going to be good to give credit to the forwards, because they played really well last week, and hopefully they turn out to be the same.
And then next week it's on to Sale. You'll be back. What do we have to do to pick up this away form a bit? You know, we should have won at Northampton. Both of you were involved at Harlequins, which was, well, can I use the word dreadful? Is there any secret to picking it up away from home, but particularly against a team like Sale, which we must have a chance against?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think a couple of things is cut out the silly penalties. I think they feel agree with me, and just stick to our own game plan and stuff like that. Just give away dumb penalties, really. It's not in our game, it's not in our nature, but you can't get one or two max. If we go like 4, 5, 6, it's just taking the piss.
Right, let's finish by talking about something going on in the Southern Hemisphere, the World Cup. We've seen England somehow scrape through today. Tonga, I was going to mention that, Les. As a good Aussie, have New Zealand any competition in this? They haven't lost any sleep today, have they, from England and France?
Oh, I don't think France has been much competition there, Paul. I think New Zealand are the depth of the form team of the world at the moment. Whether they can hold that up for the rest of the tournament is debatable. But the World Cup's a funny thing. I mean, we saw Ireland beat Australia, which I thought was quite funny. But it'll be interesting. I think seeing also Tonga beat France, World Rugby is definitely coming to fruition. So I'll be interested to see who does eventually take out the competition.
So, your best guess at the winners then?
Australia.
My word, over with a feather. Les, unfortunately, Tonga won't be in the final. Great result though against France today. Your own fancies for the World Final? Sat next to an Aussie, remember? Come on, give us the winner, Les. Your best guess at the winner.
I think New Zealand, Ireland.
Everybody agree?
Ireland. I think
Right then, before we wrap up, does anyone want to ask either of these fine gentlemen a question? Because you are very welcome to do so if you wish. You're usually terribly shy and it looks as though that's continuing today. When we get to the last match of the season, I can see about 30 hands going up. Nobody want to know anything? In that case, Nathan Charles, Lesley Vainikolo, thanks very much. Thanks for joining us.